first journey they're making me do.
Is that it?
Yeah, they make you go on like the shortest journey first, so you get used to the game.
Oh, okay.
That's how it's done. Yeah, that one wheelie. Told ya. we hadn't even got started and people were already interrupting the stream. Do you remember when I said there's no point in leaving the door open because something from a mile away will sound really loud? I've got every single mod that's on the other one, just the normal recorded one is on this one as well, just in case you always wonder. So if it's on the other one, then it's on this one too. I'm already done for speeding offences. Yeah. It's because I'm not concentrated on the road, that's why. Or like, I'm so concentrated on the road that I don't care about the speed limit. Oh.
What?
I missed the turn, that was all. I finished at like 3 or something.
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, it's not all, I think. Driving like a madman.
Is the sound okay?
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay, I'll write that down on my phone then.
All good.
50%. There we go, I did it.
So how long is this journey?
3 minutes. That isn't how long the journey is.
Oh, that's the big one.
That's just how long of there is left.
Oh.
The journey was like half an hour.
Never done that one, that's short.
I did one where it was literally 1 minute before. I did one where it was like 1 minute. They make you do that at the start every single time. They'll make you go. They'll literally send you to the nearest drop-off point, even if it's in the same city. The one that I had was in the same city, so they put me to the same city. That's why my other one was so close. I was in like Austria or something.
Next door or in the same building.
That's what it felt like. He literally sent me to pretty much the opposite. Like, it was so close. What I had to do was move straight. Just go out of one entrance, go into the next. Oh, I forgot about that. Better have that tablet now.
Flaming Hot Couriers. That's your company.
Yep. I know you can, if you buy a truck in a different country, though, it changes automatically.
Yeah.
Like, because...
I wondered if you could like personalise it.
I don't know actually. But there will, if, like, my main base was in England once. The main base that I did was in England, but because I bought my truck in Denmark, it had Denmark number plate on it. Oh, fuck, I can't do that. I don't know why it wasn't letting me in, even though I was. Yeah, that's my it's called. This one's already sending me to the deep end. I'm gonna take it.
Denmark.
Yeah, Denmark.
That's quite a short trip really once you
Yeah. Well, I need to go on 2 ferries, so.
yeah.
Do you reckon people do a lot of drug driving in Holland?
No.
Don't you?
No, I don't.
Good you imagine you just smoke drugs and then just get in your car? That's what some people probably do.
They're not all druggies.
I didn't say that. I just said, could you imagine they just go in the cafe and then go in their car? So that's what usually people do to get home. Just get in their car. Yeah, but I mean that would be if they lived quite far away, it'd be more of a pain, innit? Now I'm getting the bullshit emails where they're like, we want your money, basically.
Yep.
But yeah, do you reckon there's a lot higher rate in Holland than there would be in England, say,
Yeah.
for example?
Yeah.
I think there would be as well. I bet you there's a lot more drug addicts as well.
I don't really know, to be honest, with the drug stuff.
That's what mainly people will do when they go over to Holland. And if anyone denies that, then they are such a big liar. Because like, what else are you gonna do if you're gonna go there?
But it's a nice country as well.
I know, but people don't do a holiday because it's a nice country. Because they don't have the time to do it sometimes.
They do. Go on holiday.
Yeah, but if you're going Holland, like if someone says I'm going to Amsterdam, that's the first thing you think.
Yeah. But it's not just the whole country.
I know, but they're going to Amsterdam, which is a specific place. That's why. I've never been there, so I don't know, but it's the place that everyone knows that has drugs and stuff, so. Didn't really look at the map, just going back to the same place pretty much. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the question marks. Guess that's question marks. There's not, if you look on the stats for if you look at the stats for mainly in Tooting, if you look at the stats for where ethnicity people are, you actually see quite a big range of stats in Tooting. I'm pretty sure this is a long time ago, but probably even before I went to my nan, so it's probably updated now, but there was a lot, I'm pretty sure there was nearly just as much people from who was a different ethnicity as there was for a white person, you know, which is crazy when you think about it. Could you imagine if that ended up being the case one time, aka Bradford? It's because it's in London, that's why. People relate more to Tooting than they relate to Bradford.
Oh, I don't know. Depends where you're from, doesn't it? It's all...
Yeah.
Depends where you're from. like from Bradford or some uphill point nowhere to at least.
Half their family probably live there, so they should do. Hey look, there's protesters again, so I can't go up that road, which is fucking annoying. Recruitment agency. Safe to say I'm never getting a garage here.
No.
Do you remember last time those protesters were there last time? And it wasn't a long time ago either, because it was like one of the last few videos I did on YouTube at the time. I can hear. It's loud. I'm guessing my voice is coming through and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like turning all the fucking notifications for Sky News off.
No.
It's just about the Manchester attacks that happened like 2 days ago. Like, and it's such irrelevant stuff as well. Like, the Queen visited in hospital. Like, I don't care because I don't live in Manchester, so I don't give two shits. I know, but I don't care, and I bet there's quite a few other people who don't care either. Like, I don't want to be updated on the Queen's movements 24/7, innit? That's all. He was thrown out of a mosque where he was accused of acting like a child. Okay. See, such irrelevant things that I don't need to know about. I don't need to know that the guy who was born in Manchester got kicked out of a mosque for acting like a child. Oh no. Oh, I'm not too bothered. Hey look, I'm finally on the ferry that's bare.
Yeah.
There's nothing on it.
Cool.
They're just taking me. They're like, we're only taking you.
Like that would actually happen.
I know.
And
And they would need, if they were taking, like, if they were going or taking a lorry somewhere, they would be taking as many lorries as possible, because it would cost the company more money, or however it works. But at the end of the day, they won't just be taking me, they'd be taking like 20 others, or how many they can fit in as much as possible. Could you imagine I'm just the only one chilling? I know.
No one else.
10 hours I'm just there by myself. Things you can't play on your phone, well, I wouldn't be able to play on my phone because I would be outside of England, and I'd be in 2 separate countries, and the things you wouldn't know what country you'd be in at the time, because the bill might be different in one country to the other, innit? And you can't be like, you can't call up free and be like, oh yeah, I was in Poland, but then I was in Denmark, or I was like you can't really argue with them because they know where you are. They should know where you are from the internet that they've tracked you using. I think that's how it works. I think when when you go abroad, they track where your phone is. That's why, like, if you lose your phone, you have to report it stolen, so they can check it. So they can check your last movements, innit? They can check where your phone was when you lost it, probably. Could you imagine Ben's phones? He probably lost his phone in right next to where he lived anyway, or something. I can't believe it. He broke his phone, yeah, which I'm not surprised. I'm more surprised he lost his phone than he broke it, but then he loses another one literally like a week after he got it. Like, it must have lasted a month maximum, innit? It must have been about a month or something, because like it was so quick. He had it for like a week or something, I swear.
More than a week.
It was definitely around a month, that's for sure. I've never lost my phone before, I don't think. Oh, piss. Oh, fuck. I was going like quite fast, and I didn't realise, but there was a light ahead. It's because I'm chatting.
Yeah, the Netherlands is suffering an unusual crime problem. There's not enough crime to fill prisons.
Really? That's fucking weird. It's probably because having drugs is legal there. They don't have to look up so many drug dealers and that. Why don't they just get loads of English people in Dutch prisons? Yeah.
Just 3 years after the government announced 19 others were closing. So 24 prisons have closed down.
That's mad, isn't it? I guess if they don't have a high crime rate, there's no point. No point in running a prison with nobody in it. Could you just imagine just being a staff member there? You'd be like, oh, why is it not busy?
Amsterdam is one of the most dangerous cities to live in. Most registered crimes are burglary and theft.
I'm not exactly sure, but like if someone's on drugs, then they're probably gonna go around nicking things. But
Yeah.
I don't know, because the thing is, when people are on drugs, they do all weird shit. See, someone's ruining the video again. Do you know what we need? We need like a garden hose. Just put it in here, put it, tape it to the wall so it just sprays me in the face. It's so hot. Huh?
Oh, sorry, I was reading it wrong. I was reading it wrong. It's 10 to 11 AM. It's not 11 AM, it's dark. That's the estimated time of arrival.
Oh, I thought you was talking about if you was to go to Holland. I was gonna say. I was gonna say what you're on about. Have you seen the summer right now? Like in real life, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, what I find funny is people get arrested in England for smoking drugs and stuff when there's a way to do it that's easy and that doesn't get you arrested. Like, you can just go Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Like, surely if they're selling drugs, yeah, they're gonna have enough money to go to Amsterdam. And then, like, the police won't be able to arrest them because they don't have. They can do what the fuck they want in Amsterdam. I bet you, regardless of what situation somebody is in, they try it once when they go to Amsterdam or wherever. Because like, the thing is, if you're with someone else who wants to try it, then you're gonna try it.
No,
I mean, I'll try it once because I know I would never get addicted to it. I know I wouldn't get addicted to it because I know when I go back in England, I'm fucked. Like, there's no point in getting a criminal record over something you can smoke for free. For you can smoke without getting in trouble for, innit? it's kind of like it's like well, I don't really have an example, but you get what I mean. There's no point in risking getting arrested while doing it in England when you can go to Holland and do it.
Yeah.
It's like, if you've got that much of an addiction, just live in Holland, because you clearly got enough money if you're selling it on and stuff. That's what most people do when they have drugs. They sell it on, or they smoke it. Some people. So it's like, why don't you do all that stuff in Holland instead? Then you don't get a criminal record then. I think people think they can get away with it, because when people get caught with it, they literally don't give two shits for some weird reason. But the thing is, in Holland, if you got caught with it, they can't do anything, because it's not against their laws or whatever, or however it works. You should see it, since Leatherhead, since Jimmy Bullard left Leatherhead, they've been signing mad players. Yeah, because one of the guys who manages Leatherhead now is a former AFC Wimbledon player, so he's signing up AFC Wimbledon squad now. Like, one of the players who played in the Vanarama Premier last season is now playing in the Ryman South.
Oh, right.
It's turning into Billericay. It's turning into like Billericay without all the money. Because Leatherhead don't have much money. I doubt anyway. They're trying to boot them out of their own ground. Yeah, my dad was showing me the stadiums he'd been to.
Yeah.
And they were all in London, and there was like one in every part of England. It was funny. So when we go to new stadiums, I have to click it on that website thing, so I know which ones I've been to. I went for as many as I could remember. When people go on stadium tours of things, because that's the option that they gave you on that football website. It was like whether you visited or had a stadium tour. First thing people think of is the trophies, yeah. But then when they actually got into the stadium, they realise how big it is, and it isn't just about the trophies. There's so much. The corridors are so long and stuff, and they have so many random different rooms to go into, innit? Then you think, like it's mad, innit? Like when we went on a stadium tour of like Chelsea or England or something, I'm pretty sure I went on the stadium tour with you at Chelsea, you and Charlie, and then I went on a tour of the stadium at Wembley with my dad, I think. I can't remember.
I think, yeah.
It was something like that. I either went with you and Charlie to Wembley, or you and Charlie to Chelsea.
We went to Wembley.
Did we?
Yeah.
Can't remember which way around it was.
Yeah.
That was all. Thing is, I think we went Chelsea because I couldn't imagine my dad booking tickets for a stadium tour at Chelsea unless my dad took me to Arsenal as well on a stadium tour that I can't remember. I can't remember. It's because like I have the things at my nan's. I have the stadium tour things at my nan's still. So if I went back to my nan's, I'd see it straight away. I just can't remember which way around it is. And because I can't imagine my dad taking me Chelsea for a stadium tour. Like, I'm pretty sure my dad would rather take me on a stadium tour around Wembley just because he wouldn't want to take me bloody Chelsea, that's for sure. There's one on Train Simulator. There's actually one route in the game that takes you past Chelsea Stadium, and you can see like the outside of it. That's weird. Pardon? Yeah, it does. It looks actually quite a lot like it. It's only like the side of it, because it like hangs off of the. Just, like if that part was the full, it would go on the train track basically. To give you an idea. So it like hangs off the edge of. So if you went on a train past it, you'd be able to see it straight away because it like hangs off the top, and I'm pretty sure it shadows the whole train line bit where it is. That was loud. Train noise. Don't you find it typical? I'm just talking about Train Simulator, and then the next thing you hear is the horn. Hopefully this is the case if we ever go Austria, but did you know there's a train in Austria where it makes sounds when it speeds up? It makes like a chime when it speeds up. I'm not joking either, it's mad. Well, this is a mad glitch, look at that.
Oh, Jesus.
I know.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking save it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
I've never seen a glitch like that before.
Like that? Not like the whole thing.
Yeah.
The whole chapter.
I'll reload it as well, just in case.
Yeah.
If it loads. That's clever. Did? Oh, it's still glitched. I saved it for a reason. I'm trying to get to the. Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Bloody hell.
I'm reloading that shit so I can see properly.
That's so bad.
I thought if I went into it, it would make my truck go to oblivion.
Yeah.
It didn't. It just let me go through it. I've never seen that before, you know. I've never seen a glitch like that before. I feel like whenever I stream Eurotrack 2, all we talk about is controversial topics.
That's quite true actually. I don't know why. It's not planned.
I know, like, I don't go, oh yeah, let's talk about what kind of people live in certain cities and stuff. But it just ends up happening because it's a subject that can sometimes come up in daily life. As much as someone would deny that. Like, as much as a person would deny it, if they don't talk it to, usually if they meet someone, or like, say if like they chat to somebody, at one point they will talk about that sort of stuff, because everyone has a different opinion.
Definitely.
3 hours, and that's to add on a ferry as well. So it must be.
Well, it must be
yeah.
right near it.
Yeah, look, watch.
Yeah.
Look, let's see it.
I was gonna say it must have been. 'Cause
Yeah, Tooting Station used to be called Tooting Broadway.
yeah.
I think it was like 1980 when they changed their name or something. Like, my nan always seems to call it Tooting Broadway, but I know what she's talking about when she says Tooting Broadway. Like, if she was to say, "Are you going to Tooting Broadway?" I'd know what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew she meant. I'd know she'd meant the overground tooting. I know she'd mean the overground tooting because there's no such thing as Tooting Broadway, and there used to be called Tooting Broadway. Or like something along those lines. Like the underground stop might be called Tooting Broadway, but I know it was called something else. I know the the other one used to be called something else. Something like it wasn't just called Tooting, it had another name to it as well. So that's what my nan calls it all the time. But I know what she means. Hey, I'm having that glitch again.
Oh, fuck's sake. It's got to be the game, like how it's got to be. I reckon if you were up, it would be the same, do you?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure really what's going on.
It's like this brick wall following you.
I know. The brick wall is stuck in me. I have an idea of what it could be. I used some add-on thing so it makes it look different, but I don't know if it's that or not. Hopefully it's just this game that I loaded. Like, hopefully it's just when I loaded the game it was gonna happen like this until I closed it and then loaded it up again or something. If I see it again, I'll investigate it more.
I reckon you will.
Yeah. I don't know where I'm going. I've never seen that weird thing. That weird texture glitch in my life.
It's funny.
I know.
So weird.
I wondered
You just
what the
drive
hell it
through
was.
I was thinking the first time you drove through it, you'd end up like going through and there'd be nothing on the other side.
Yeah. That's what I thought, something similar to that.
Into oblivion.
I thought it was gonna make me go in the air.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Bitch to get up this. I need like a thing so whenever it fills us, whenever it's like a thing so that like if it like scans that I've got I'm sweating, yeah, then it just sprays me with water. Something
That's
like
called
that.
a slave.
Yeah, it is a slave. Like I want it to be a slave. Well, it's pretty much this one sending me the exact same routes opposite way, so I'm just gonna take the second one.
Yeah, so don't do that one actually.
Yeah, it's the same route, but instead of going onto one place of the ferry, it's going to the other. Hey, did you see? Look, Peppa Pig.
Your favourite.
No, yours.
Yes.
You sit around and watch it with your grandchildren.
I sit and watch it with you.
Fuck off. I literally installed it for no reason. It was like one of the most downloaded mods, you know.
That's funny.
Peppa Pig. Oh, some fucking little cunt just drove into me for no reason. Fuck, my trailer's fucked already. 5% damage because of a little
I
shit.
didn't see anyone. Was he behind you?
He hit me like on the side.
Oh.
Basically, my trailer's already a write-off. That's mad. Good thing, hopefully I'll have no damage. Jinx myself there.
Yeah.
I don't care about the truck because it doesn't mean much because I don't own it,
Yeah.
but it's only the trailer I'm bothered about. Did you know there's only one game I can never ever live stream that I own? Heavy Rain, because they show a load of ass.
Oh.
They show a load of ass and tits.
Oh look, stadium desk.
Huh?
There's a stadium there.
Oh, I didn't see. Yeah, like, they show boobage. Twitch will ban me if I show any boobs. Did you know there's actual games that Twitch don't let you stream? I don't know what they are, but they've got them on their website. I'm pretty sure anyway, something like that. And like you can't stream them, you're not allowed to.
Yeah.
I only know like one, it's called BMX XXX, so you can just tell that's dirty. But you're not allowed to stream it. You got mail. I just want the mail to stop. Please stop. What I do when I get stuck, I just save up for the truck, and then once I got my truck, I save up for the garage, and then I get a bank loan so I can get a truck and a driver. To be honest, I'm not fussed when I stop the stream. Whenever. Might even stop it at 4, I don't mind. Just depends when I feel like it, really. Already got a toll station. Sadly, you can't just drive through these ones. In France, well, I think it's France, you can drive through them without it just charges you after, yeah. That's what every single one should do. Just let you drive through and then make it pay it, and then it pays like in real life as well. That should be a thing. You just drive through.
I don't know much about tolls, but I think like in lorries and say taxis or something, they've got this like sort of it's like an electronic badge.
Yeah.
So they don't have to stop.
Yeah, I think so as well.
It kind of
automatically.
registers it or takes
Yeah, it takes the money from like probably like a company account or something.
Yeah. I don't know much about it, but I'm sure it's something like that.
That makes sense, because if there's a fat lorry in front of you, I'm pretty sure they have their own thing. But if pretend like a lorry driver didn't see, then they would need to check anyway. They would I mean, they wouldn't have to check, they would just let you go through. I wonder if there's buses that go through the Dartford Tunnel, like an actual bus.
Yeah.
That must be fucking expensive to get on that bus if there was.
Buses won't. Coaches, obviously, but not buses.
Yeah. Could you imagine there was like a bus that sent you from the one side of the Dartford Tunnel to the other?
Yeah.
Do you know what's worse? When you're going across the bridge and it's windy as fuck.
Yeah, I know.
I've been on that bridge when it's windy as fuck and it's scary. I've been through it many times because my aunt lives in Essex. Things in Essex, it's only motorways pretty much. It's just motorways. Because most of the places in Essex are like small towns, like villages. My aunt lived in a village.
It's also like big seaside town.
Yeah, that's true. I went to Southend once. Everyone supports fucking West Ham as well.
Do they?
Yeah, because West Ham used to be part of Essex, so everyone just supports West Ham. That's why, like, if an Essex person doesn't says they support West Ham, it's not a surprise. Not to me anyway, because if it was in Essex, then it makes sense. But it isn't anymore, so. But it still makes sense because it's going to carry on through a person's family, maybe. Got another toll booth. Yeah, when you go through the tolls, your employer pays for the money.
Oh, yeah.
They pay for the petrol and everything. That's good. I'm a hawk, so. I hate going down like country roads and stuff on this game. I like being on the motorway at all times, because then I don't have to go slow. Safe to say my microphone picked that up. But we'll find out in a second. You should be able to hear it, innit? Oh, when I have the mic thing on, it doesn't pick up anything, but when I have it up, it doesn't. You can hear usually everything. Like one time, yeah, someone was hoovering outside, and I had the mic thing on, yeah, and you couldn't even hear the hoover. They were hoovering like up to the door and everything. I was just like, in it, and I was like, how the hell did it not pick it up? It didn't, no. I was just like, what the hell? Oh, the person who does it winds me up as well. They haven't done it in ages, but the person usually does it like once every fucking day. It used to be like a few times every week. I think they do it because of how big the hall is, but it's still annoying. Especially if they're doing it when I'm recording. So I tend to not stop. I like to do the recording in one swift recording. I don't like having to stop and then edit. I just like to do it so I can get it all done and uploaded. But here's a train. I didn't hear him. Well, I probably did, but... Hey, look, there's another train. It's Train Simulator. In Poland, their trains are all like that. When I was there, yeah, they have... Their trains look mean as fuck, like they're gonna beat you up or something. They look like angry men. Also, when you hop on the train, they have like 20,000 steps you need to use to get onto the train.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like their steps are so big and so like unneeded, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Like you can easily step on the train, yeah, if you like sort of jump up, but for some reason they seem to feel the need to have like 5 steps. Fucking hell, how many times? Yeah. Fuck off, TFL. Nah. Yeah, being a cunt on purpose.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, we're gonna be here for a while.
Oh, it's gonna make you late.
I know. I don't even think I've ever been late for a delivery either. Bloody hell, here's another one. Nope. There isn't any barriers, it's just lights. Well, there's not lights, they're just telling you to stop. You know, I'm just gonna push my way through, you know. Hope I don't get exploded by the train. Yep. Here's a train. Yep. Could you imagine if they swiped my trailer? I'd be like, oops. I bet you they've all gone and everything now. No, they haven't. They're just still chilling there. Oh well. I know. Maybe there was something in the mod that they didn't sort out properly. Be fair, all sorts of weirdness is happening so far.
Oh, no, it's funny.
When I get Destiny, I'm going to be live streaming it like every day. Because the new one's coming out soon. So I'm going to live stream it as much as possible. Need to check the money, I guess. I'm only like £10 away or something. I got £15, it's like £25 now. The price keeps going down like every day. Yeah, it keeps going down like every day, like £1 every day. Either lots of people are buying it or it generally is just going down because the new one's coming out. Probably just going down because of the new one. I find it weird how Amazon are based in one of the smallest countries ever. They're based in Luxembourg, innit? So So it's just random, innit?
I reckon there's going to be an Amazon supermarket soon.
They got to just have stuff where you can only buy it off of the Amazon like places, if you get what I mean. First one place they should put one in is obviously Sutton. So we have to walk down the road.
Yeah.
They'll probably put one down Oxford Street, innit? If they did. Yeah. Like, they put it in one of the most stupidest places in Croydon. Like, I know it's a place you can get to quite easily, but if you don't have a car, it's kind of more awkward to go to IKEA because you only buy big things on IKEA.
Yeah.
And it's like there's a tram there, but people are too lazy to get on the tram just to walk like a few minutes there. Yeah, you don't want to carry them all around. Yeah. They should have put it more in the town centre of Croydon because you can get tram in. Yeah. I know, it's weird, isn't it? It's because it's so big. Also, you can eat there as well.
Yeah.
Just eat Swedish meatballs. Oh, I have to go around the corner and then go straight for a bit on a straight curve. You'll see on the map if you just prep up. Searching it in Salzburg for those hotels, it was mad. Like, some of them cost so much just for one night. It was like 300 and stuff. So what the hell? Why would you ever go to those hotels?
People are crazy and spend everything.
I know. Accidentally hit something there. It's because what people do is they just try and find the easiest option.
Oh yeah.
They don't look at the places around, they just think, oh, that's a hotel in Salzburg, and then just pay out for it.
Not us.
Oh?
Not us.
Well, we looked. We looked for the best location and cheapest one. And it was like £60. There was others that were like 200 and shit. Definitely wasn't worth it for 200. To be fair, we're only staying there for a night, so we wouldn't need to go all out just to get a hotel room. And also, the one that if we actually stay in it, the one that we'd be staying at looks nice and it has free Wi-Fi. Like, you don't have to pay for the other ones. You have to pay for the Wi-Fi. I'm pretty sure when we looked. Yeah, that's the one where we'd be staying at. Do you remember?
Yeah, yeah.
McDonald's. Look, McDonald's. This is in Poland. When I went Poland, there was McDonald's.
Obviously, it's everywhere.
Yeah. In Poland, they had an IKEA as well. Toys R Us they had as well. Toys R Us is something I didn't expect in Poland.
No, actually.
Things there isn't really any mad Toys R Us. Toys R Us isn't really, there isn't loads of stores in England.
No, not at all.
Like the nearest ones, like between each other, are probably quite far away. Isn't there one in Croydon?
Yeah, it's a little ish one. It's not like the big one.
The only one
Little,
that I've ever been to is one in Essex.
Oh.
I think we went past it when we placed the Abbey, weirdly enough. It's because like I know it took so long to get there. That is one away trip I wouldn't be able to do in a day, that's for sure. If we went Leiston Abbey, then all my days, like Leiston town,
Yeah.
because they got a football club in it. They play in the Roman South as well, somehow. They should be playing in the Roman North, they're so far away. They play on a 3G pitch as well, I think my dad told me. I think my dad told me because his friend went there. His friend from work went there, I'm pretty sure. They played them in like the FA Cup or something. Yeah, when I find out about grounds, I find it out through my dad because his friend's been everywhere. He goes to like pretty much every home and away game. Like one time he went to Truro in a day. He got back at like 2 in the morning, it was mad. My dad was telling me about it. He had to take the plane and everything. He took like a plane and then a cab and then a train. That's how long it was. I bet he paid like £500 just for that weekend, because that's just stupid. Could you imagine taking a plane and then a fucking taxi? My dad, yeah, he said it when he went Bishop Stortford, he took a taxi because it's so far from the train station. Could you imagine that? Now that is fucking mad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, another thing as well. When I was in Poland, you could tell who the police were in Poland, because it's got like massive letters on their thing written Policia or whatever. So you could tell who the fucking police were. You could see them for about a mile off. Once I get better and we book the holiday, we're gonna have to learn how to speak basic German and French. But like bonjour, if that's even French.
Yeah, that's French.
Bonjour, one ticket please.
Un billet, s'il vous plaît. Know that bit.
Should be like, can we have 2 tickets, 2 adult tickets please? And then when we go to Austria, to be honest, it won't be too bad in Austria, because if it's like Wembley, then all you have to do is put it in a card thingy. So like you don't really need to speak to anybody, but it will be kind of awkward if you actually have to speak to someone through the gate though. In Luxembourg, we'll have to learn to speak French for sure, because they will. What we could do is we could just learn it on our phone or something when we're at the hotel. And like, you see, for example, what we could do is before we head out to actually go to the football match, we could learn quickly how to say, "Hi, can I have 2 adult tickets, please?" or something like that.
Oh
innit?
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that some of the people in Luxembourg should be able to speak English. If they could speak French, then they can speak English, surely. Hey look, you're a truck too. What's it advertising? Going East. That's the DLC pack of where this is in, that's why. Going East comes on the Poland and stuff. That was like the first DLC pack that they released. Going east, then there was Scandinavia, then there was France, or something like that, something along those lines. It's because they take like 3 years to release one DLC pack. This game's been out for ages. American Truck Simulator has been out for like 2 years and they've never released the DLC for it. Mad. Apart from the first one, that doesn't really count because they only added in like 2 places. And it was free as well. Like, I could make it in about half a year. I could do it all miles quicker than what they do. Peppa Pig. It's funny. Well, that won't be the last time we see the trailer either, probably. Oops. Accidentally pressed the wrong button because I'm slightly used to the bus simulator controls. And the bus simulator controls is you have to press Q and E to indicate, but E's to turn off the engine. I'm not sure what Q is, but E's to turn off the engine, so I pressed E to indicate, and then it turned off the engine. Have you noticed something? Recently, the newspapers seem to be oh, I only lost 1,000. The newspapers seem to be so focused on getting the news about celebrity divorces, when sometimes when celebrities get divorced, they don't even realise till after. Don't you think? Because like when Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie got divorced, they talked about it for weeks on end. But sometimes people get divorced and they don't find out till ages after. And have you noticed?
Oh yeah.
I think it's because it was so high profile. Maybe. By the way, this is the route. I kind of clicked on it quickly and didn't think about it. Here's the route. Going from here
pretty long. All
the way down to here in Germany. Hey look, here's the islands.
Oh yeah.
See the little islands? They even put them on the map for this game. I didn't even realise till now. I'm just gonna go off and get some places, even if you have to go back and.
It's quite a pretty straight route, so
yeah.
You take your way out.
Like when I was in Poland, yeah, when I was at the wedding, you could tell who was English and who wasn't, just by what they looked like. Because they all look like the older people all had like old looking tashes and stuff. Do you get what I mean? Like they look like they were part of the fucking mafia or something. That's literally the fucking hell. It's like the best way I can describe it. It's true though. If you see what, if you was there, you'd see exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you could tell who was English and who wasn't by what they looked like and all. I'd say the funniest part was when there was a girl, like there was some Polish girl who looked exactly like my sister. That was weird. Like, they were fucking identical. They were both fat and they were both fucking ugly, so you could tell. Don't be mean. Yeah, you could tell. You could tell who was better. My sister though. You could tell because like, well, first of all, she only spoke to the girl like once, and you could tell because one girl's like the size of their glasses and stuff. But they look fucking identical though. They were so close, like you don't understand. I've never seen.
Showed me a picture actually. I remember.
They looked so close.
Told me about it.
They looked so close. Like, I've never seen someone look so close to anyone in my family before. It was funny though. People could tell. You could tell someone could, if like, because my sisters were the only mixed race kids there. Yeah, if people would know exactly who my sisters were if I said who my sisters were, they'd be able to tell straight away because they were the only ones there. There was nobody who was like. Everyone was white apart from them two. That was literally them lot. Like, they were the only people who weren't white in the actual wedding, you know, which I thought was kind of weird because I'm pretty sure my cousin has a few black friends, but yeah, I mean, some people didn't go because they couldn't afford it. I mean, I got lucky. I'm pretty sure like my granddad paid for our flights or whatever. You okay?
Yeah.
See, yeah, like when someone was like, oh, if like I was talking to someone who was Polish, yeah, they would be like, who came with you or something like that. I'd just be like, oh, my sisters are the mixed race ones, and then they'd be like, oh, the black looking ones. That's what they would say.
Yeah, that's what mixed race is.
Some people were bare racist towards me though, like really bad. But I didn't take it as an insult because it didn't bother me. Like, it didn't bother me because they probably never seen a black person in their life. But it didn't bother me either because like, you can't take it seriously when you're never gonna meet someone again, innit? Like, if you're in a different country, yeah, and someone says something racist about maybe like your mum's like, or like say your mum's got a partner who's black, yeah, and they say something about them, you ain't gonna take it seriously because you're never gonna see that person again.
Depends what they say.
Yeah.
Or how they say.
Some of the stuff that people said to me was well rude, like, but I didn't take it seriously because I didn't see the point. If I'm never gonna see him again, I'm not gonna start a row for no reason, like, because they ain't, and also because I'm not black either, it doesn't matter to me. But if like, but obviously because my sisters are defenseless because they. I don't need to get petrol. I was gonna get petrol, but because my sisters are defenseless, like, can't. But I wasn't too sure if I should be arguing with the person or not. But I knew I was never gonna see, like, and you'll be surprised, but it was quite a lot of them as well. Not all of them though. Not all of them were rude, but they'd be like, oh, those black ones or something like that, or they would see something really rude instead. I was just like, oh, it doesn't matter too much.
It's not necessarily rude because it depends
I know, but other people are saying bare rude stuff. Like and sometimes you could tell as well, because they'd say something in Polish to their friend and they'd just laugh,
Yeah,
or something like that.
Quite a racist country, so is Russia.
I know.
All those countries.
My stepdad didn't even come because he didn't want people to be rude, because he can't control his temper, innit? So all he'd do is kick off. But I can't. There's no point in me kicking off with somebody that I don't actually that I know I'm never gonna see again. So I didn't see the point, and there's no point in starting a fight at my cousin's wedding anyway, and it might not even be like a relative of like his wife's family anyway. It might just be a friend, so I'll probably never see him again. Yeah. And the thing is, unless the weirdest circumstance happens, I'll never be going to Poland ever again, probably. So, like, if my mum was like, we're going Poland again, then I wouldn't be going anyway. Like, I would probably never go again, so it wouldn't matter. And also, if I started a fight and someone called the police, well, I would have still been in trouble because I was 17. So yeah, I would have been in trouble. So that's why I didn't start or anything. It's no point. But yeah, like, there were some people who were rude, but most of the people were alright. Because I remember I was chatting to someone, and the thing is, because my sisters didn't know anybody apart from maybe like my cousins and stuff, if they saw me, they'd be scared that they would be like hugging me or something, because they didn't know where my mum was, maybe. So yeah, so like they would say a rude comment. Like, there was this one person who said a rude comment about my sister, and I can't remember what they said, but it annoyed me. I remember I was annoyed by it, and then I think they said something to the person standing next to them, and they laughed. You could tell it was a rude comment because they were looking at me when they were laughing. Huh? I know. I was just like, I just walked away from the conversation. I was like, it's got nothing to do with me, because it's got nothing. Well, it had stuff to do with me, but like I'm not gonna kick off about something that was said when I'm not even black anyway, so it doesn't affect me. But I could just imagine if they said that to a black person, they would be very angry. But I was just chilling. I was just like, yeah, whatever, haha, funny, and then just went off. But yeah, at least I got to talk to people, you know, my cousin's friends as well. Like, half of them used to live in Tooting. It was weird. Like, one guy was like, I used to live in Tooting Beck. I was like, ah, that's mad. Because I lived in Tooting at the time, innit?
That's like the time I went to Florida though, that man who worked there was from Tooting. Yeah,
I remember when you told me, actually.
Yeah.
There was another guy who was like, I live in Bristol, but I go to Crystal Palace. He was like, I've got Crystal Palace season tickets, so I go to Crystal Palace sometimes on the weekend. I was like, oh, that's mad. It's really weird. It was just such a weird coincidence, because my cousin lives in Farnborough, so like, I wouldn't expect him to know anybody from anywhere near where I live.
Oh, God, no.
Like, usually if you're friends with someone, if you know someone in Farnborough, they've lived like down in Southampton and Portsmouth and stuff, not London. People don't usually move down, they move up, innit? Like, they move up.
Oh, yeah.
Like, my aunt, for example, she moved up to Essex, not down to Southampton. I think it's because there's more places that are cheaper when you go up, innit? Because there's more of the world of...
Yeah.
There's more of England when you go up, innit? That's what I'm trying to say. like it's gonna be more expensive as well in Portsmouth because you got the port and stuff. Probably, and I don't know. Like all sorts of different factors come into prices of houses and places that you rent or buy, stuff like that. Like I bet you here it's probably more expensive than another place because the train station's round the corner and the high street's round the corner as well. But I bet you if you moved to somewhere next to Portsmouth, then it's gonna be more expensive because you've got the port and you've got like buses and stuff. Maybe, I don't know, that's just an example. Or like maybe if you live next to Morden train station, it's more expensive because the underground is next to it. There's so many different factors that go into what the house prices are. You could have like the ugliest looking house in the whole entire world, but your price is going to be above the rest because you might have a like a train next to your house or something.
Yeah.
If you get what I mean.
Yeah.
You could have the world's ugliest looking house, yeah, but if it's got if it's got like a train station next to it, the world's ugliest looking and there's like another house that's ugly as hell but it has no sort of transport near it, then the one that you live at is going to be more expensive because you live next to a train station. When did what? What was you gonna say?
Like yours where you stayed. Oh, that was near a train station, was it?
No, it wasn't. We had to walk quite far to get to the train station. It was sort of near the seaside, but it took quite a while to walk there.
Right.
I'm pretty sure we actually took the train a few stops to get there, and then we took a cab back. I can't remember. It's all sort of jumped up in my head because it was quite a while ago now, but it's sort of like that. There was like a river, that's all, that was next to where we're staying. The thing is, it looked like it was in the ghetto. It looked like it was in the fucking ghetto.
It did and all.
Huh?
It did and all, you showed me that yesterday.
Like it was down kind of an alleyway that I showed you. That's what it looked like. The alleyway that you had to get into the hotel. It looked like the ghetto.
Yeah. I mean, some places like you could be like right on a train track, and the price of your house will come right down. Or you could be right near a network of trains, and the price of your house will go right up.
Yeah.
All depends.
Yeah, that's why, like, this place, I bet you this place would, if it went up, people would be looking at it a lot because it's next to a train station and the high street.
Yeah.
The thing is, if you go out regularly to shops, yeah, but you buy stuff every now and then, like when you go to the shops, this would be the ideal place to live because the shops are literally like a minute's walk from here.
What, here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could run back.
But
I could
also-
run there, get some, say like a few bits, get back in about 10 minutes probably.
Yeah.
And also there's 2 train stops as well. There's West Sutton and then Sutton. There's just Sutton.
Yeah, and it's 20 minutes to central London.
Yeah. You should see how quick it is when you go from Wimbledon, you know. It's literally like a stop to get into. It's like, I think it's like 1 or 2 stops on London Waterloo, you know. And it takes like, it's literally like a 10-minute train ride. Because the first stop's like 5 minutes, then the second stop is London Waterloo. It's easier than taking the underground. I'm not sure if the prices are more expensive for overground than underground, but it's easier to get the overground because you can get right back then. if people lived in like the Tooting area and they were say like a younger child, yeah, I'd recommend them going to Waterloo by a bus than a train because it's free travel. But if they want to get there quick, the train's better. But if they've got like say like an extra, it took about half an hour to get home, so maybe like an hour, half an hour. So that isn't too bad considering. Tooting's close to London, but it isn't like the closest. But it's easy, that's for sure. Like, but obviously now that I'm an adult, getting on the train or the bus, obviously I'd get on the bus, innit? But when you take the underground, you have to make sure you go down below because that's where Waterloo is. The thing is, I don't know how to. The only thing about the underground is I don't know how you do it. How you go to the bottom one or the top one, that's all. I don't know how you work that bit. I've never known how to do it. It's because the underground is so complicated to use. Because there's just two lines casually. And one that goes above and then one that's down below. It's just chilling there like. I've never been on the underground by myself before. Nah. I've been on like the underground by myself before, but not on the not on the Northern Line. I've only been on like the District Line and stuff. Me and my cousin went to Wimbledon Park one time, and we took it by ourselves because it was literally like 2 stops, innit? So, like, we met my nan there and stuff, and all you have to do is take like you can take one bus straight there, or you can just take the District Line. But we just took the District Line because it made our lives easier. Funny. Got a speeding offence. Yeah, it's because I've been chatting away. Like this whole time I've just been chatting away while driving. You know, I think I can go longer than 3. I might carry on for longer. I'm just not that fussed. I'm enjoying it, innit? So that's all. I just want to get I want to do a race to a garage, innit? So buying a garage, then I'll buy the truck and the driver with a bank loan. I haven't actually checked the trailer. DFDS Logistics. What am I even taking with me? Lawn mowers. That must mean I'm carrying a heavy truck.
Yeah.
Or trailer, should I say? I might even play after dinner.
Yeah.
It's too hot, man. Do you even want to go out for dinner? It's well hot. If it's cool, do you know what we should do? We should go tomorrow instead. It's way too hot to get dressed. Like, that's the only reason why I mentioned about going tomorrow. because it's just too hot to get in any clothes. Like just everywhere sweating. My legs are sweating. My feet are sweating. I should just be naked because I'm too hot. If I was at my nan's, I'd be naked right now.
No, you wouldn't.
I would be.
You wouldn't. What if your nan walked in?
Well, I'd be like, Nan, I'm naked. Don't you realise how hot it is outside? So I'd be saying to her, it's too hot to be in any clothes. Do you know what I'd do? I'd get like some sort of hose so it goes through the window and sprays me in the face. Like every time my face moves, it has to spray the water at me. Because then it'd mean I'd sweat because my face has moved. Need something else that would be, we need to invent it, innit? So that happens. Yeah. People would buy it like we'd only have to make a certain amount in the summer because there'd be no point in the winter because no one would get it. But look, there's trains. Train simulator.
Too many trains.
I think one of the most wasted money that I've had would be Train Simulator, because you have to keep buying stuff for the game. Like, you get what I mean? Like, you put me Train Simulator on like Train Simulator like 2015 or something, but I haven't bought any since. So I've only got the stuff that you get with the Train Simulator 2015 game, and I've played it all, but I have no need to even put the game on again because of it, because I played it all. That's the disappointing thing about the game. It's like the only time you can really buy the routes as well is when there's a Steam sale, because they're so expensive. They're like, when you buy them in their original prices, they can be like £30 and stuff. It's like, what's the point in buying that? You're just breaking the bank for no reason. Did you know you have to pay like £3,000 for all of it if you went to buy all of it at once, you know?
That's ridiculous.
I know. I know. You'd have to be like the biggest train guru ever.
That's so stupid.
I know, it's mad. That's why I haven't bought anything for it, because I feel like it would be a waste of money, because I'd feel like I'd have to buy everything else as well. The games that I play actually like make me want to go to other countries. Football Manager, Euro Truck 2, Train Simulator, stuff like that. They all make me want to go to different places if I get stuff that have that sort of like city or something. That's why. It's crazy. Sounds like people arguing. I still don't know who everyone is. Like, you've explained to me where they live and stuff like that, but I don't really know. Just like anybody. You explained to me in the past where like other people live, but I just don't understand, that's all. I have to get off and then come back on again for the last one. Or second last. Yeah, like, I don't know where all the new people live as well. There's like two, well, she's not really new anymore, but there's like the person who lives up above. And then there's like the other new woman who's moved in. I haven't seen any of them. Like, you see, if I was to see them, I wouldn't know who they are, basically. It's funny, when they all get, like, when they argue and stuff, you only hear one argument and then you never hear from them again. It's weird, isn't it? Like, there's sort of like the older woman who's probably lived here for years. There's also the guy who comes in and likes to tell everyone what's going on. I assume he's lived here for years as well. He seems like he knows what happens.
But no, those ones that moved in a few weeks ago, I haven't seen again.
Yeah. It's weird, people you don't really know until people have, or when you don't see people's cars again when they've left.
Yeah.
Cause there was like a black woman living here,
Yeah,
and then she moved out. It's random, isn't it?
That's nice.
Yeah, I spoke to her. Well, I didn't speak to her, but
Yeah,
I saw her quite a lot. The thing is, like, if I know my name, or like when I see my neighbours, well, because I've only ever had like one neighbour before, you get to know them easy because you only talk to one person. Like, you only talk to a few people. The problem is because when you live in flats, you have more than one, sort of, if you get what I mean. Like, you get to know more than one people because there's like 8 living here, something like that. So like, you don't get to know who everyone is because you're confused at how many people there are. And also there could be more than one living in one flat, innit?
Yeah, yeah.
So that makes it even more confusing. Like, someone could just have a girlfriend and move her in, and we wouldn't know who the hell she is until we realise, or she mentions it. 3 hours. 3 hours just to get around this. To be honest, the first stream is always the slowest to get started off with, because the things you only get you get however long you do it for, it only feels like a few hours for a game that you're playing, and then get into it once you get into the second stream. Like, if I decide to stream later, that's what it's gonna be like.
Yeah. Go about 7 o'clock. Livestream about 7.
Yeah. Maybe later, depending on when we have dinner, innit?
7 o'clock.
Hey, I'm running out of fuel.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. Oh, there's a petrol station coming up, thank God. Yeah, it all depends when we have dinner, innit? There's no football on tonight. There's Scottish football, that's about it. I don't give a fuck. Their league's done and dusted, so they've just got their like remaining games to play. Well, I think it might be a cup actually. It's called like the William Hill Cup. It's like Hearts versus Rangers or something. Whenever I read comments of people taking the piss out of Scottish football, the most common cuss that people use is they say it's Sunday League football. Like, that's the most common cuss I've seen people use. They'll be like, it's pretty much Sunday League football because of how shit it is. You should have seen it, yeah? I was cussing down BBC wrote a thing because I think Aberdeen won like 6-0 or 7-0 against Partick Thistle, yeah? And obviously I know what BBC were insinuating, but BBC were like, do you think Celtic got the message? And I was like, yeah, they got the message that Partick Thistle are shit. I knew what they meant though, saying that they're gonna get like second or they're threatening or something. I was just like, yeah, that Partick Thistle are shit. I'm pretty sure Partick Thistle are like second worst in the league as well. So I'm not surprised Aberdeen won 7-0. They could have probably put me up front and I would have scored a few as well. I would probably be able to rip up the whole of the Scottish League. They could probably put me, my cousin and Ben up front as a free and we'd all be able to score at least one goal. Especially if Partick Thistle got beat like 7-0 or whatever. On that same day, there was another team who got beat like 5-0 as well. By like Rangers or somebody. This is why Scotland's so shit. Because Celtic, Rangers and Aberdeen are just too good for the league. I know, but could you imagine how like, could you imagine on only reporting on Rangers, Celtic and Aberdeen because all the other teams are that crap? It's like Wales. I can understand why teams in Wales play in the Premier League because if Swansea played in Wales, if Swansea, Cardiff and all that played in Wales, it would literally just be them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, they wouldn't even need other teams. Did you know there's a team in Andorra who have to play in Spain because they're too rich for Andorra, you know?
Too what?
They're too rich for Andorra's league. I know, but they're too good for Andorra and they're too rich, so... At least I've discovered another city, discovering all these discoverables. I said Discovery too many times.
It's like, what?
What? This must be a recruitment agency then. Might as well just turn around this corner. So it'll make life more awkward. So yeah. I reckon Jimmy Billard left Leatherhead because he probably just there wasn't enough football for him. Because it's part-time in it, so you ain't doing the job 24/7. He probably nah, they weren't doing good, but he came into the job when they weren't doing good anyway. Like he came in when they were doing shit, so he could have changed the club around in the start of next season. But the thing is that they've also they might be getting kicked out of their own stadium. That's another thing. And he probably did. He said he quit Leatherhead because he wanted a role in full-time football. So I'm guessing he didn't really care about the money. He just wants to be involved in the football. That's all. I can understand that. Because it must be boring sitting at home knowing that you're only at work on the Tuesday and Thursday, or say for example
when you've got money, it's a bit different, don't you, to do?
I know, but
he knew what it was about. I just think it weren't what he thought it would be.
yeah, that's what I'm saying though.
Yeah, not about the hours or anything.
That's what I'm saying. He probably thought he was gonna be seeing the team every day or something. So I'm pretty sure Sutton's squad trains every Tuesday and Thursday. That's nothing. Teams in League 2 train every single day. Some of the teams in Sutton's league train every single day. Sutton are like the best semi-professional club, you know. Which is crazy. Half the teams in the league are professional. The ones that get promoted are usually the ones that aren't professional. It's because Paul Doswell said that Sutton can't afford to go professional.
Yeah.
And it's not like he's making that up, because he said that in many interviews. He said in loads of interviews that I've watched of him, he said that the club can't go professional. And I'm pretty sure he's dying to go professional.
Oh, I suppose so.
Because it would be like the first job he's done where he's gone professional, I'm pretty sure. It's crazy. He's so dedicated to the club, it's mad. Like, he even said the only club he'd go to the Football League with is Sutton. Could you imagine? That's crazy. It's a good thing he came in when he did, because Sutton was a sinking ship before he came in. Sutton were like one of those teams who got relegated multiple amount of times. Sutton had been relegated like twice when he came in. Twice in 2 years. That's mad. That's why Sutton were chilling in the Roman Premier. Because they were in the Vanarama Premier, then they got relegated, then they got relegated again. Yeah, Sutton were like too big for the league when they entered, because they had been in the Vanarama Premier like the 2 years before. Yeah, my dad was asking me about my cousin the other day.
Mm.
Because my dad knows that my cousin plays football a lot. He was shocked when I told him that he plays for Rains Park. Because he knows my cousin's very good at football. It's because my cousin doesn't rate himself. You sort of have to rate yourself if you want to get into a bigger club. Like, how it all started, how I think it all started off, the reason why he plays for them is because when he was like 15 or 16 or something, he kept trying to get trials at Premier League clubs, and like obviously you have to be really good, otherwise they don't take you on, yeah. And I'm pretty sure you got paid money as well for if you was to get a contract there, and like they kept rejecting him. Like clubs like that were rejecting me because you don't just get in clubs. Clubs don't pay people for nothing basically. So my cousin stopped trying, or like not that he stopped trying, but like he sort of like gave up on it, if you get what I mean, because he was thinking, oh, if I'm not in the Premier League club, I'm never going to be able to go far. But the thing is, because of the popularity of non-league, it doesn't really matter what level you're at. If you're playing, that's all matters. Because people go from non-league to Premier League all the time nowadays. It's been happening a lot recently. Like, one of the guys who plays for Man United used to play for Maidstone. That just proves you.
Really?
Yeah, that just proves to you. Could you imagine going from... That's just weird. I can't do that. That's weird. It doesn't even pop up properly. But yeah, like, could you imagine a player... Like, it's more likely now that a player will go to from Maidstone to Man U. Also, you can pick up cheap players as well. Let's see. I might as well play for an extra hour. I don't mind. I'm not too like my hands are aching a bit, but I'm not too fast. Wow, this one's taking me to like Switzerland or something, or France. I don't know. I might go there. I can go through Germany, Liechtenstein nearly, and Switzerland. Genevieve. How do you say that? Current job global trailer. What does that mean? Neither. Maybe it's a mod. Yeah, this is a mod. I think so anyway. It might not be. Yeah, let's see. Genevieve. Oh, this is Switzerland. I thought it was. Yeah, they've released loads of DLC that I don't have that I might get one day for this. I really want to get some. I haven't got any of the paid for ones. I've only got the maps. So I might get the paid for ones. I'll like save up some money and get it.
Yeah.
I'll show you after what I mean. They're like trailer packs and stuff. The other day I thought I would play American Truck because you was in all the videos for the Euro Truck too. So I thought I'd play American Truck just to pass time before Ben came over. The night he slept around and whatnot. And I managed to get my first driver, so now I've got to repair alone and stuff. Yeah, I haven't played American Truck like regularly at all because I prefer this version of the game. The game is more relatable to real life. That's all. Like, I don't know anything about America, so that's why. Well, that's probably why I don't like it so much. Something like that. Pretty sure I'm on the wrong side of the motorway, but whatever. Actually, am, you know. shit. Maybe. I don't think I am now, actually. No, I'm not. I thought I was on the wrong side of the motorway for some reason. I was freaking out like mad, that was all. On this, you can get like 5 lanes in Germany, which is funny, on the motorway, but you can't in the normal version of Germany. It's just in the mod, so I find it weird knowing that there's like 5 lanes on the motorway. That must make the motorway system so much easier. I'm pretty sure on a cop show or something, the other day they mentioned that that in some motorway, some part of the motorway, they're letting people use the hard shoulder now. Yeah, I listened, like it was quite a while ago that I watched it. It might have been a cop show actually, and they mentioned that they're letting people use the hard shoulder sometimes, because if the motorways are clogged up so much, they need to get the traffic passing. Yeah, people will abuse it as well. Yeah,
then it's going to cause
mayhem. Yeah. It's so hot and bothered, it's annoying. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Didn't even realise there till the last second. Yeah, it's just like the road markings. These are, I guess. Sure. Trailer. They're like road markings or something. Yeah. Do you know what else I could live stream? Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. I've thought about it. I haven't actually made a video on it yet. I just haven't. I just thought I'd just leave it for a live stream one time, that was all. The thing is, I can do it anytime. I might do it, say, like on the weekend or something. Yeah. I played it a few times. Speed and Offence 3. You only get speed and offences if the police catch you now. Pretty much. Yeah, I played Roller Coaster Tycoon a few times. Just not actively, because if I think of an idea, then it'll be better for a YouTube or Twitch. That's all. It's raining now. I'm getting wet. That's what she said. There's a few things that I want to live stream. I want to continue my career on WWE 2K15 and then just finish it, go on to next year's game and then go on to this year's one. I reckon next year's one will be out by the time I do all that. it's not even because of how irregularly I do the streams. It's because the games are so long.
Yeah.
Like if you saw how long a guy, like I don't watch this, but there's a guy who I watches. My career on 2K16 lasted 200 episodes, and they're all like half an hour videos. Could you imagine that? That's like 500 hours pretty much. I know, that's why I'm thinking of just live streaming them now. I made videos on them for like 2K15's version of the game. Pretty sure some are like scheduled for upload, but I'm thinking of just doing the live streams and then uploading them or something. I'm just rambling on that. I'm getting tickets left, right and centre. It's because I'm just concentrated on the road and talking. Like in real life it's easy to notice the speed because you have to look at it every now and then, but on this game it's not, because you have to look at the road so much. Get petrol because I'll be just over, but I just want to make sure, innit? Your full expenses are covered by your employer. That's what it says. Yeah. Well, in real life they would have to do that, I'm pretty sure. Because you're driving for them, you're not driving for yourself.
Yeah.
That would be well out of order otherwise. Could you imagine? They're just like, no, we're not paying for your petrol. Yeah, well they ain't paying for that, that's for sure. That's your own fault if you're getting speeding fines. That's easily, in real life that's easily avoidable. Just don't drive like a maniac.
Okay.
Even in this game when you get a speeding fine, it's not covered by the employer. You have to pay out of it with your own money. Yeah. That's why I get annoyed when I get a speeding fine, because it comes out of my own money. The employer don't cover it. Otherwise people would be doing it all the time and never getting criminal records, innit? Instead just blame the company. Spare traffic now. We're going down a wonky road till the place. This is not I think YouTube should do. I think YouTube should just make a ban giveaways so that you can't do giveaways, so that people don't get an uproar about it all the time. Twitch don't allow you to do giveaways. If you do giveaways on Twitch, you can get banned for it because people gain false popularity by giving away stuff. And the thing is, people won't argue with them saying I never received what I want, because those accusations have been coming around recently with people. But like, I would, if I ever did a giveaway, I wouldn't announce it in a YouTube video. I would announce it on Twitch so that the people are legit, because they're following me on Twitch. If you really like someone, you follow them on Twitch and subscribe to them on YouTube, innit? I mean, you follow them on Twitter and subscribe to them on YouTube, innit? If you really like them. You can tell you that if someone doesn't like watch your videos too much if they're not subscribed to you on YouTube and following you on Twitch. But then the argument could be, what if they don't have a Twitter account? My nan probably has a fucking Twitter account. Twitter's an easy way to see what people are thinking in life because it's trending. Or to see what people's opinions are like. They're mad people on Twitter sometimes. Bus Simulator. I played Bus Simulator for first time in probably like a year. Yeah, when I was waiting for Ben. Shows you how much I recorded. When I was waiting to pass time, I was just recording loads of stuff. Playing like games that I never play and stuff. Thing is, in a live stream, I won't mind talking about politics as long as the comments didn't get into a whole argument about it. Thing is, also because I don't actually like take on board what politics say or anything, it doesn't. I don't care about what they're advertising themselves as, because even if they tell you, they don't actually do it anyway. Like, Theresa May could have been like, I'll ban every foreigner from the country, but she won't do it. She wouldn't do it if she became president. President? What? Mayor?
Prime Minister.
Prime Minister, that's it. Thing, she wouldn't do it. Or like, if people said, I will kill everybody who is white, I don't know, that's just an example. They wouldn't do it. It's just what they say that they want to do, but doesn't mean they're gonna do it though. It never happens. Or like, buses are free. That would never happen. Well, it wouldn't be possible anyway, because TfL is just owned by TfL. Buses in London and all over the world are owned by different companies, but if someone said, if you vote for me, all the buses in the country will be free, that wouldn't happen anyway, because no one would end up trying to do it. They just want to say that because they want you on side. That's all that basically means. Or like our foods will be used with less sugar. I don't know. That's just an example. To be honest, when people voted for whoever to be in charge, they probably said loads of things that haven't ended up happening. I think the only thing that Theresa May has done that she's probably said she had done is Brexit, innit? And that's not even done yet.
No.
Edit.
They did say it take years.
Yeah, that's true as well. I remember she said it could take up to like 2020 or something, innit? Yeah, it doesn't happen like that. It's like when you order stuff with Amazon, just because you ordered it doesn't mean it's there the next day. But yeah, basically, it takes up to like, I think she said it would take up to like 2020 or 2024 or something. I remember reading about it. I didn't care, it just popped up. It's just one of those things, ain't it, when you accidentally sort of look at it. Like it was just a coincidence. Not much to talk about. I pretty much talked about all the politics that I can.
I know.
Because I don't know. When Brexit happens, it will affect everything in daily life pretty much. Yeah, I was just about to say, yeah, it's like it's gonna affect football a bit. Did you know if when Brexit happens, footballers might not be able to enter the country and play for certain teams, innit? Which I find fucking bad. Could you imagine if there was someone who was amazing at football that got rejected into the country? Like, it would be devastating knowing that your teammate, your best player in your team could possibly not be able to play against the team because he can't enter the country. Like, there won't be any tournaments in England, any friendly cups and stuff in England because no one will be able to enter. Emirates Cup won't be able to run anymore because they won't be able to have teams outside of Europe. I don't know, it might not be to that sort of point, but I know that they were having trouble. That was a big thing they were talking about on Sky Sports one time. That what Brexit would mean for football. That's what they were talking. They made like a whole show on it. Because obviously it affects everybody, because if their team's got a guy from like Argentina or something, then it's going to affect them. It's funny though, because it's already kind of in effect the way they've done it. People are getting booted out of the country who've been living in England for like 20 years and stuff. Like when we saw that article the other day, where like the guy was like Dutch or something and his wife's Spanish, but they got two English children in it, and they were gonna get booted out. I just think like they should give people who have been in the country for like 5 years or more, they should just let them stay. there's no point in booting them out because it'll cost more money to boot all these people out, innit? Because some of them might not even go. You get what I mean? Innit? It might just be a waste of money.
Yeah.
Because could you imagine how much it must cost to boot people out of the country all the time? In my opinion, it's not worth it if they've lived here for a certain time.
No.
What's the point? They've lived here. They probably know the English language better than they know their own country's language at this point. Or like their kids know like all the English language, but they don't know their original language, innit?
Yeah.
Like I bet you there was that couple, yeah, I bet you their kids don't know a word of Dutch or Spanish, but they obviously will because they're parents, but I bet you they only know like the basics. I bet you they don't know like they know the English language. Because they haven't got no need, their parents have had no need to use it because they haven't been outside the country. They've been living in a different country for so long. But I don't know anybody who lives abroad, but like in my family or anything, but like if I lived in, say like Brazil or something for years, I had kids with a person from like Argentina or something, it's like you're not gonna know, they're not gonna be able to speak English because they've never been to England before, maybe, or like I've never had to use it with them because they've never been to England, say for example. It's like, it's just like they don't know. It's just unbelievable. Probably felt like they got slapped in the face. If you let someone come in the country, then you can't really kick them out after living there for that long. Especially when you have kids that are born in England. That made absolutely no sense whatsoever.
Why?
I'm pretty sure their kids were born in England, weren't they? This was quite a while ago now, but I'm pretty sure their kids were born in England, innit? You shouldn't be kicked out for that, that's just dumb.
It's like, because, I don't know.
There was like that one, do you remember that like one woman who was like 18 and she got booted out of the country?
Yeah.
Now that is silly. That is silly. She was like 18, she's getting booted out of the country. I know, like that's the dumbest shit. And it's not like they haven't had like billions and trillions of opportunities to be like, oh, we're kicking you out of the country because you were here illegally. I don't even think she was there illegally. There's probably like a document she didn't sign or something, but that ain't her fault. And you can't just leave your kids chilling in the country. What'd you do? Oh, I was in care. Innit, could you imagine? Could you imagine you're chatting to your mates, oh, why are you in care? My parents got kicked out of the country. I know, but it's silly though. Stuff like that is silly. I think it's a piss take if you've lived in a country for so long and they're like, we don't want you here anymore. It's a piss take. This place is making me go through the petrol station and come out, but I'm not going through the petrol station. I ain't got no need. I've got a 5-hour journey left. Someone's there. Cool job. I can hear people going through the door. I don't think they'll be happy. Okay, now you mean knock the TV over? What? I thought you knocked the TV over. I could hear it madly shaking, man. One day it might fall over.
Probably.
To be honest, it doesn't matter too much anyway, just as long as it doesn't hurt anybody. It's just, you can barely see anything on it, so. Oh, someone's back home. Yeah, look. On top of the roof, isn't it? Hey, we're going into a new country. People are pissed off I'm driving in this view right now. I mean, it's not as bad as the other views. Like, look at this view. How am I supposed to drive in that? But this view. I know, that's what I'm worried about. Yeah, I'm in zero right now. Engine sounds weird as well because it's right next to it. Look, this one's good. Look, it's weird because you're like up head view. If I actually like drove in this view, I'd have to have both mirrors up, so I could see the left as well. Yeah. Yeah, the thing is with that other view and no mirror, I can't see the light, the side. leg is killing. Occasionally got a speed limit.
Oh, God, you got
I know. See a policeman right next to me. I think I was playing American Truck Simulator and I fucking smashed into a policeman. Just in case you're wondering, you don't get double fined for smashing into a policeman. Otherwise I'd be very poor. Yeah, I'd be arrested a lot. Going to the city that I have to get to. This next bit is the city where I have to go to.
Yeah.
other balls. Recruitment agency. A Renault, Mercedes-Benz. What was that reaction for? Wasn't even Mercedes. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was. For some reason I thought it was even that historic, right? Should be able to do this, but we've seen bad stuff, so. If we couldn't live in England, where would you go? We like, who kicks us out of England if that's even allowed?
Like countries say, oh yeah, I'd love to live there, but in reality,
Probably not. It's because you probably visited and thought it looked good.
oh yeah.
Probably Italy. I can go Caribbean or Glasgow. Or Manchester. I'm gonna go Glasgow just because I haven't been in Scotland on the other one, so I might as well go to Scotland on this one. Legal documents, that's what I gotta take.
Is that it? Go take that on the bike.
I know. I'd probably live in Spain or Italy.
Definitely Italy. I've always wanted to go live there. But then maybe also Spain, just because it's an easier language to learn. And I don't know, it's just a little bit more nearer. But if it was worldwide, definitely Australia.
Yeah. I just thought Italy, because if I was there, yeah, I'd have to I'd watch football, and Italy have a weird football system, so yeah, I could watch a lot of football.
Yeah.
And if I went to Spain, I could visit Andorra. That was another reason why I thought of it. Yeah, pretty much. And if I lived next to the beach, I could go to the beach and all. That's another reason why I thought of Spain. Spain's got a similar football system to Italy too. Did you see that? That car wrecked me.
Yeah.
Delivery service. I I only got 1 damage on the trailer. That's because I got 1 damage on. I got 7 damage on the truck. I'm gonna go till about 4.
Yeah.
So, however, so about 15 minutes worth of driving.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I could go all day.
Bit after dinner.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I ain't got a rush. Thing is, if you lived in Spain, you could go to Andorra and Portugal.
Oh yeah. No, anywhere really.
Italy is kind of awkward if you wanted to go to another country. I mean, you could go to San Marino, but I bet you have to be rich to go there. Usually, if there's an island in a country, you usually have to be rich to go to it. Like Monaco.
All the islands are more expensive, I think.
Isn't it like Norway or somebody who's got like islands everywhere? Fucking hell, I got a speed and fun before we started.
It's like,
Greece has got loads of islands, doesn't it?
big islands, yeah.
I bet they're fucking expensive. The only way you'd be able to get to them would probably be a plane, unless there's like a ferry. Have you? Toll booth thing.
Is that?
Yeah. It's right up ahead. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I guess we're still in Poland, so that one was free, that I think. So it didn't come up saying your expenses are paid by your employer. Have to go through a few countries. Germany, Holland, England, and then Scotland. Pretty sure anyway. I'll check near the end of the live stream where I have to get on from. I need to get fuel no matter what. This I've only got 894 and there's 1,176, so yeah, that's how much I need to get there. That's how long it is to get there. one's only got 4. You have to pay £38 for that. Yeah. Sometimes they can get more expensive than that, I'm pretty sure. I think I've seen one for like 1,000 before. Once this stream's done, I'm turning that fucking fan on.
Yeah, these two for a bit. Why is it so hot in your later as well?
Yeah. Could you imagine it wasn't too long ago we needed the heater on all 24/7, and we need a fan on 24/7. Yeah. It's weird how it changes so quick. In Austria, you don't need a fan. Because it's so cold, isn't it? They don't know what a fan is in Austria. Don't know what the weather's like in Luxembourg.
Pretty much same as here, I thought. No idea.
Don't know. Never looked. Those cone things. Flixbus, that's a real thing, that is. It's in Germany. It's a thing in Germany. I wonder what it's doing in Poland. People horny. Hee hee hee. Blowing the horn, innit? Are you tired?
A bit. Only because I've been here doing nothing.
Do something then.
I can't. It's too noisy.
That's what she said. How did I get away with that without dying? Really? I don't know. Honk if you're horny. Fuck, I got 1 damage on the trailer. It's because I went around a corner that was so tight. I think I'm going to Glasgow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. That's for sure. Another car to rudely interrupt me.
I know, there's so many today.
I know they come in and out. That's what she said. They're coming in and out like every second. It's like we're a depot or something. Hey look, apparently there's a bomb, something, car crash, look. That's plane, how the fuck did the plane crash? I've never seen that in the game.
That's awesome.
Look, train simulator. Oh, the train was going by as well.
Yeah, I saw it. It's hard to say it's my favourite because I like the protesters as well. But
Yeah, it's pretty random, isn't it?
yeah.
Stop banging. Probably nothing that could be helped, but well, let's see. Go quite far
Yeah, still quite a long way.
in that short amount of time.
Mm.
Yeah, there is. Have to go through Germany, Holland, then
The other end.
get off Newcastle. I've never been to this weird Scottish island here yet. I've never been to that one, you know?
No, no.
Not even in the last game or anything. Just save that. Yeah, yeah.